Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. I'm speaking with Larry Reaugh. He's the president and CEO of American Manganese. Welcome back to the show, Larry.
Glad to be here, Jim.
Pretty excited in your office about the news you received from the stock markets today?
Yeah, the news coming out of Bloomberg was a big boost to the company and a very timely boost.
What kind of news did they have?
Well, they talked about the company's recycling and how they thought that that was going to be the next cycle, a bit of a pun there, but the next cycle in the market going up. Everybody's talking about recycling now. And Bloomberg talked about our process, and they pretty much said that we'd be mining batteries, and that's terrific, and specifically cobalt. So I look at that article and I think, wow, this certainly crystallizes everything for the investors out there. Here, we've been trying to push the cobalt angle for quite some time, and it's quite dominant in the Bloomberg article. And so now, we should be part of the Cobalt crew, and they've been getting a lot of attention recently because of the price increases and the scarcity of the metal. So I couldn't say that I couldn't be happier about this article, Jim, because it really kind of crystallizes what we've been trying to achieve for almost a year now, and that is that we are a player in the cathode metal market, and specifically cobalt. But the big thing that most of these articles are missing is the fact that we can get 100% of the cathode material back. And I think I've talked about this before, but I think it's well worth repeating. And that is 100% means that we can actually claim to have a closed circuit that puts nothing back into the environment, including the water, which is recycled through our process. So anybody else out there, and there's lots of them, there must be 50, 60, or 100 out there talking about recycling, but they don't talk about recoveries. So if you're not getting 100% recovery of the material, you're really not saving the environment. Because if you're getting 70% or 80 or 90 or 95 or 50 in the various cathode metals, where does the other 40 to 5% of the material go? It goes back into the environment somehow. Tailings pond, some compound put somewhere, sent for burning, who knows? But it doesn't. It's not like our process where nothing goes back into the environment. We get the last squeal out of the pig on our process. And I think that's important because that's what the battery manufacturers and the EV companies are going to be looking at. They want to claim that they're better than gas engines, diesel engines, they don't pollute. And the only way they can really say that is if their end product doesn't end up back in the environment. And with our process, that's one thing that we'll be able to achieve 100% for them. So we had a great day in the market. Obviously, the new investors liked it because they were buying the stock, and we moved up 30%, over 30% today, and on a good, healthy volume, and we closed on the high. So let's hope that this will continue into next week. And you remember we had an article, too, from Thomson Reuters, and I got another half a dozen articles out of that from other companies that follow Thomson Reuters, and they wrote us up. So I expect that the Bloomberg article will shine more attention on us. So we're starting to become prominent out there as a recycling company. And that's really important.
Larry, maybe again explain for new listeners what exactly American Manganese has discovered and how you do it and where you do it.
Okay, we have actually researched and developed a process for recycling the cathode materials in lithium-ion batteries. And that was a result of work that we had done previously in American Manganese for the recovery and the production of electrolytic manganese metals and dioxides, and from very low-grade deposits. And that process lends itself well to the cathode materials because the chemistries are the same. So that's where we're at. It's got an 80-year history, and I won't go into that. I've gone into it before. But I'll let you know that American Manganese is traded on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol AMY. They're traded on the U.S. exchange under the symbol AMYZF. And we're traded on the Frankfurt exchange under the symbol 2AM. And we have now got our number for the Frankfurt exchange, so we'll continue to be listed on the Frankfurt exchange because they changed the rules recently. And so, you know, that's where you can find where the company trades. You can go to AmericanManganeseInc.com to find out what our process is all about, find our releases, find PowerPoints, and you can contact the company here at 778-574-4444, and you can also contact me at LREAUGH@AMYMN.com.
Larry, thanks a lot for the update.
You're welcome.
We've been speaking with Larry Reaugh. He's the president and CEO of American Manganese. I'm Jim Goddard. We were speaking on December 1st.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.